If you're not marketing to all 4 stages of the buyer's journey, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. In this video, I'm going to share with you what they are so you can create a marketing strategy that will convert leads into customers. As a business owner, it's both easier than ever to get access to your prospects, but with access also means more competition. So it's also in many ways been harder than ever to get your ideal customers to work with you because they have more choice. Prospects now have access to a wealth of information and they're not just going to take your word for it that you're the best. Now, you're great at what you do, but that's not enough anymore. So, in order to get your ideal customers to work with you, I wanted to share with you what's called adopting a pre-marketing mindset. What this means is that marketing is now all about educating your audience when they're in non-buy mode so that when they move towards buy mode, you've already indoctrinated and primed them based on your values and expertise. But in order to provide valuable content for them, you first need to have a thorough understanding of the buyer's journey. You need to understand what your ideal customer's pain points and problems are so you create tailored content that addresses their needs throughout each stage of this journey. This is really all about providing value upfront and building trust before asking for anything in return. It's a long-term strategy that requires patience and consistency, but the results are worth it. And I'm going to show you that in this video today. To start off with, let's explore each stage more closely so you can have a better understanding of how each stage advances your prospect along their path towards purchasing something from you. The problem awareness stage is the first out of the 4 stages your customers will take on in their journey towards solving whatever problem has attracted them to work with you in the first place. Either way, this point marks an important transition as far as how people think about problems goes. The second stage is solution awareness. When customers are aware that they have a problem, if it's a severe enough problem, the next logical step for them is to research and understand available solutions in order to find the one that will work best for them. They might be reading online reviews, joining Facebook groups, watching YouTube videos, or they might be browsing Instagram or TikTok. They might just be asking friends or family about what solutions they use. The third stage is the solution awareness stage. This is the stage when your customers are aware of what service businesses offer as potential solutions to their problem, but they might still be looking into finding their perfect fit. They aren't quite sold yet on the best solution because there's still a knowledge gap to identify what's best for them. Lastly, we have brand awareness stage. This is where your prospects specifically think of a particular company or a brand when it comes to a solution. So think Apple for phones and laptops, Nike for sneakers, Coca-Cola for beverages. Now that I've shared these 4 stages, let's see how you can apply marketing to this concept. Let's take a look at an accounting firm business. In the problem awareness stage, their clients could be thinking, oh, I'm paying too much tax, or I'm considering a different structure to my business, but which one should I consider? If you understand their problems during this stage, you can begin to create content that answers these exact questions. In the solution awareness stage, they could say, I really need some help with my tax planning, or I need to start researching online about ways to reduce tax. They're not yet clear that an accountant is their best option. They may even consider self-learning or doing an online course. The point is that if you're an accountant, you're not their only option. So at this stage, you need to start creating content that positions you as the subject matter expert and to also teach them about how to do great tax planning or things you need to consider when looking to reduce your tax liability. In product or service awareness is where they begin to think, I guess I need to speak to an accountant. This is where they start to look at accounting firms and who they should speak to. They're looking for a company that they can know, like, and trust. So they'll be reading reviews, checking out social media accounts, asking anyone if they have recommendations, or they'll be on YouTube. Here's where you need to create content that differentiates you and positions you differently. If they're looking for an accountant that specializes in the IT industry, here's where you can create content that talks specifically about tax and accounting related to this industry. You can make sure that you have a strong Google business profile with plenty of reviews to help build trust. You can create video content across social media and YouTube to share your knowledge and to put a name to a face. And then in the brand awareness stage, they start to consider, I think I need to speak to company X accounting firm here in Sydney. Again, your goal here is to move every single one of your prospects all the way to the brand awareness stage. If you can do that by educating your market across each stage of the buyer's journey, you will differentiate yourself against your competition and become what's called a category of one, meaning they're not comparing you to anyone else, they're not thinking of going to Google or your competitors. It's just you or nothing. And if there's one thing you should take away from this video, is that the key to success is consistently creating content to be front of mind. Let me repeat that. Consistently. You're not looking to make a Super Bowl commercial. It's content week in, week out, day in, day out. It's like going to the gym. You aren't going to get a six-pack by just having one really great workout. It's showing up every day and putting in the work. So think about all that pre-marketing you're doing to make your prospects aware of you and your brand before they're even ready to buy, so that when they're ready to buy, you will see a strong pipeline of high-quality prospects because they now know, like, and trust you. So there you have it. I hope videos with marketing lessons like this can help you grow your business. If so, make sure to subscribe and click that bell icon if you're interested in more content like this one. We'll be sending out notifications every time a new video goes live with helpful tips specifically tailored towards growing businesses such as yours. See you next time.